Just saw my first snowy owl of the season. Not something really to celebrate because of course they are a nemesis for us. There he is sitting out there. They sit on the ground a lot of the time and you don't see them often until it's too late. From the naked eye it looks like a male. Well, it's the setting sun. Soon enough, it's going to go down pretty quick. I've been driving around, I've seen lots of partridge, and I have not found any in a really good setup. So I bumped Cavia Huns. They were actually just here on the side of the road. They went into that enclosed area. I bumped them from there to that railroad sign in the distance. And then from there, I bumped them to the base of those trees. So they're going to go, of course, to that hamlet. Now I'm going to put him up back here, drive over there, and then walk down the tracks like I did several weeks ago, and hope that they push out over the open field. He gets a clean shot at them. Okay, Wesson. He's definitely on the keen side. It'll be interesting to see what pitch he takes. I would ideally like him to cut off those Huns before they get to that hamlet. There's nothing worse than tiptoeing into someone's front lawn to pick your falcon up off a partridge. Fairly understanding folk, but I'd rather not do it. My hope is I can push them out. They're going to want to go back there, but if the arc is wide enough, then he'll get a clean shot at them. The only problem I'm experiencing right now is the snow is deep enough in some areas that when the Hun gets hit down, it sort of burrows into the snow and he thinks he's got it, but then he doesn't. Come on, let's get going. Okay. Good. Okay. Wesson's directly above. The dogs think they've got them, but because they were here, but they've gone further on over here. Come. Let's see the footprints. Well, they're getting on them. Steady. Wesson's wading in upwind. He's not very high. Because I'm taking my time to get there, he's setting his wings. Bugger. Get in here. Get in. Come on. Get him up. Get him up. Griff, get on. Get in there. There they go. Okay. Oh, he just bounced it. That was simple. I don't mind it. I wish he'd freaking land. Look at him go. Come on. Huh. Bugger. He's flown to the edge of that building on the ground. He flew 100 and something yards with it, little bugger. And to think he's keen. Bless him. Griff is with Wesson. Milo, come here. Put Milo away. I do admire my dog for staying with the bird. There's no owls in this part of town, but you never know. And the falcon's sitting right here. There's a guy in a tanker there, and he's probably wondering what the hell I'm doing. Hey, looks like another cockbird. Yes, good boy, Griff. Good boy. Good boy. No. Well, I just managed to squeeze in a quick flight late afternoon. The sun's setting now. seen lots of partridge. There's lots of coveys, probably 15 plus coveys, maybe more, and all but one of them were flyable. The one I did find, I actually had to orchestrate the flight because the Huns bumped off the road into an enclosed fence area. I drove alongside the fenced area, bumped them right across the road towards some railway tracks. And then from there, I bumped them further down the tracks. Thankfully, the railway tracks are unused and therefore has a lot of cover around it, which they were more than happy to fly to. This gave me a big enough gap from where the hamlet nearby is. I know they're always going to go there. I've flown this flight before. You may recall a video of me walking down the railway tracks and bumping a covey of Huns. This was the exact same spot. Wesson went up. He's a lower weight, 770, which is kind of low for him. I fly them very robust normally. When I say low, I mean it's just at the bottom end of what I fly. But his pitch wasn't great. It was probably the lowest pitch I've seen in 2 or 3 months. It was 550 feet. And anyway, he came down, the Huns took off, they went straight to the hamlet, and he came down bound to a cockbird, which is a good thing because yesterday we had a fiasco of a flight where he caught 2 Huns, had them in the deep snow. The first one burrowed in, and he didn't see it. He couldn't see his feet. And then Huns are flying by, and he's like, oh, maybe I don't have it. Chase those other Huns. Anyway, he remounted. I flushed another covey of Huns several hundred yards away because there were Huns getting up everywhere in this particular flight. Everything that could go wrong went wrong. Anyway, covey went out. He came down. He pounded a Hun, went down with it, had it in his feet, was in the stubble with it. Then another covey flies by him. He leaves this Hun and chases it. So today he bound to it. When it's in his feet, he's holding it, he's going down with it, he owns it. So of course he glides 130 feet, 130 yards to this hamlet where the Huns were going to go anyway. And he lands beside a workshop of some kind, and Griff, bless him, ran over and stuck right next to him, just stayed with him. No stray dogs, no owls in town, all was good. There was a snowy owl about 1 kilometer south on that road. And I saw sitting on the snow. I thought it was a male at first, but it was a female when I checked with binoculars. So they're back, they're down. I hope it's the last one I see. They're my nemesis this time of year. You're very hard to see them. And when they're gliding in on your falcon on a kill on the snow, the falcon gets distracted, doesn't see it. They're literally in stealth mode, almost cloaked. But anyway, we had the flight we needed. I'm feeding Wesson up. I may not fly him tomorrow. I might just give him a crop and call it a day, let him have a day off. Sometimes it's good for me to get a day off too. Anyway, I stopped off at the famous fence post. It's like a 100-year-old fence post, like an old tree that's kind of uprooted. And I use it to take some hero shots from time to time. So I took a couple of shots, but the light wasn't great, not like now with the sun's hitting the horizon. And I'm heading home. Yet another day in paradise.